Them's like the theme songs that shaped our childhood.
Yeah.
But you had the Max Madsen commercial. Andriana Furs.
Can't forget Andriana Furs.
773-202.
Nah, see, they came through later.
Not Luna?
Not Luna.
Okay.
But you got
Empire.
Cannot forget the Eagle Man.
I got something for you. That's toxic masculinity now.
The Eagle Man having a baby.
Yeah.
You can't forget the one that's still out there.
What? Victory Auto Records?
Peter Francis Geraci.
Hi, I'm Peter Francis Geraci.
And Victory, have you seen the 3D Victory Auto Records commercial?
Yes, I did see it.
Oh, it's horrible, man.
Yeah, man. They could have kept dude. Yeah. I know dude is long dead. Like, you ever think about that shit? Like, the movies that you like how many extras in that movie are dead now?
Yeah, you talking about a dude that opened the door and the door fall off?
Yeah. That dude is dead. The person driving the tow truck, dead. Like Mr. Empire is dead. They had to come up with a digital one.
Yeah. I was saying they should do that to Stan Lee. Like, they should either put like old footage of him on TV in the movie, so somebody's watching it on TV as they walking past. So he can still be in the movie.
Right. So it's not like they disrespecting him by like making a hologram or some dumb shit.
Yeah.
They just putting like him on TV.
Yeah.
Right. Because, I mean, that's how we seen Stan Lee anyway, outside of the movies.
Yeah.
It's like you just see him on TV.
Yeah. But, I mean, it would be cool to keep him in all of the Marvel movies.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Rest in peace to all the people and Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Man, here's to you. But it's the Faculty Lounge podcast, episode number 37.
37.
That's the weirdest number so far.
Yeah, it does feel like the weirdest. Is that a prime number? That is a prime number.
I couldn't tell you more than 1 or 2 prime numbers.
Yeah, man. Nothing. But there you go. There you have it.
So, my name is John J.
My name is Elton.
All right. And today is Super Bowl Sunday.
It is?
Yeah, I think it is. Who you betting on for the big game?
The Faculty Lounge podcast.
All right. Yeah. So today is Super Bowl Sunday, and
tis.
Yeah, tis. And I was feeling bad last night, man. I was really feeling bad. Like I'm thinking about what's actually happening right now. Like what's really happening. Like, man, we just watched that video of Robert Kraft dancing.
That was Robert Kraft?
Yeah, on the Cardi B set, right?
Yeah.
If this was any other old man, he would not be allowed on stage.
Yeah. But he
owns a pack of niggas. Right. A pack. So he can get on stage and dance with the jungle fruit.
With the jungle fruit.
Yeah, I'm going all the way there today. Yes, I am. I'm there.
He owns a pack of niggas so he can dance on stage with the jungle fruit. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Goddamn right.
NFL money. Hashtag
NFL money. We going all the way there today.
Wow, you went there.
Yeah. So, what's it all for, man? What's the sitting out from football for? What's the not watching the Super Bowl for? What is it for?
It's for, I don't know. See, I feel like it's for reflection time. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like you take this time and you reflect. You don't just do it for no reason. Mm-hmm. You don't do it just to say that you did it while everybody else, just to piss on everybody else's parade.
Exactly.
You do it to reflect on yourself. And if it's still necessary to do it, then you keep doing it. Yeah. If it's not necessary to keep doing it, then you don't do it.
And it all came to a head for me last night. My brother called me. My brother called me and asked me, because he's doing a Super Bowl party. Mm-hmm. So he called to ask me and if I was coming, and I had to tell him no. Mm-hmm. And it was like, this hurts. Like, man, my brother's doing something and I'm not going.
Hey.
It's like I'm taking a stance. I don't feel bad about taking a stance. It's just that this is what you feel as a result of sacrificing, man.
Yeah, man.
Like you don't go because it's bigger than that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is bigger than that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, me personally, I thought, you know what I'm saying, it was time to go back to football, but I don't know. The world showed me differently.
I mean, yeah, the world and the fact that the system that's in place that you know inspired me to take the stance I've taken is still the way it's always been. Nothing has changed. So it's like, man, I can't do it, man. That ice sounds horrible.
Yeah. It's delicious.
Yeah, but you know, I all the people that's out there having their Super Bowl parties and stuff, it just made me think like, man, what side of history will you be on? Because this was indeed history made, like John Carlos and Tommy Smith at the 1968 Olympics.
You think people are going to be talking about this in 10 years?
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Because, I mean, have you come to the grips with the fact that Colin Kaepernick will never play in the National Football League again?
Yeah.
It will always be talked about because he went to the Super Bowl.
He did.
He was a Super Bowl quarterback.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and people with barely any quarterback experience is starting over him.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
It's always going to be talked about, but you know, I'm happy with the stance I took, man. I feel like this is the beginning of learning how to stand for something and standing on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
It gets deeper. This is just getting your feet wet.
Yeah, I mean you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's the important part, man. Once you get an idea, you gotta start. If you don't put the first foot forward, it's never gonna go anywhere. You know? But once you get started, it's beautiful to see things blossom and, you know, become what they are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That scares me too. Cause like, will this become anything? Will it be more than just a fringe group of people that's not watching football?
See, that's a good question because I don't think it will. Personally, I feel like people are just gonna eventually simmer down and go back to kicking it with the people they like on Sundays. And,
I feel like I done came to grips already with, all right, I'm probably never gonna watch football no more.
See, I've never not watched the sport before. Like, I never started watching the sport and then stopped watching it.
Yeah.
Besides maybe wrestling. You know, like, you know, other than wrestling, I've never just said, okay, I'm not gonna watch this sport again.
Yeah, it's definitely something.
Maybe golf, but it was just because I don't understand it. And It's super boring. You know,
it's a game of anticipation, like baseball.
Yeah, I could watch baseball on TV.
Yeah.
But no, I can't watch baseball on TV. I can watch it live.
I mean,
TV, it just feels
baseball
like it takes
games
forever.
just feel like an excuse to get drunk in the
That's
daytime.
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'd be cold. It'd be cold at baseball games.
Yeah. I've been to two and they were both cold.
Yeah, man. Baseball.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are your thoughts, man? I mean, I just want to dip in and dip out, but I definitely feel some kind of way, man.
I don't know, man. I feel like maybe football. I mean, like I said, I've never given up a sport before, you know? And maybe football ain't the way to get the change that Colin Kaepernick is looking for, you know? But it definitely needs to be talked about. And the more vocal people are about it, about what he's trying to change, the more it's going to change, you know?
Yeah.
So it's cool to see that people are actually doing something, you know, but at the same time, I don't know. A lot of people look forward to watching a football game on Sunday, you know, like, or just putting their feet up, like, man, okay, I was off on Saturday and I did everything I had to do with the family, took the girls, to ballet class, took the boys to soccer class, but now Sunday is my day. I'm not getting out the bed until the game starts, and I'm only eating popcorn and hummus.
You dip the popcorn in the hummus?
It's so good.
Ugh.
Man, it's so good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Popcorn and hummus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. All right, so let the people have their day and their game. You know, and I feel you. It's like, man, it's more about what's next. Yeah. Like, what are we gonna do now?
Yeah,
like we've done this. Now, what we gonna do?
Yeah, man. I feel like the faculty lounge is headed in a positive direction.
Yeah.
You know, hashtag Black Don't Stop.
BDS.
That's what's next.
Yes, it is.
If you ask me.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just. I feel like okay, black people in America are going through this.
Yeah.
You know, and we've been looking to the wrong people for help. You know, we've been looking to Americans to help us. When all along we could have just been asking black people to help us.
Exactly.
All over the world.
Yeah.
You know, like, man, what can we do with y'all to make things happen for us?
So you know the stigma of you know how they say Africans don't like African Americans, right? Black Americans, right? Do you think that stigma can be sort of like taken down a peg, or we can break the cycle by doing things like Black Don't Stop, where we actually acknowledging the history of being black and not just American history?
I don't think Africans hate black people the way white people have told us they hate black people. You know, because I feel like every time an American goes to Africa, it's all love.
Man, I remember seeing a video of a woman in Ghana. She was like, "Man, it's all good over here, man. Black man, come home. Like, man, y'all all welcomed here. Come on."
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And I just watched Conan go to Haiti, you know, and it was like, yeah, we love American black people. Like, so I feel like they do like us.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's not they, you know. That's what I'm trying to change with the whole Black Don't Stop.
Right.
It's not they versus us. It's us. It's all of us.
You know, I feel like with Black Don't Stop, I think a very powerful part of what we're doing is going to be showing that black is global to the point where you can get your passport and go and see these places without fear, because you know that your people were here and did great things.
Yep.
And your people continue to be here. It's just TV gonna show you that everywhere hates you.
Yeah, because that's what the job is. The job is to keep you here.
Man, that's some silly shit, man. It's like you got these motherfucking, you got the crackers, right? The racist motherfuckers, the white supremacists, niggers go back to Africa and all kind of shit like that. But the system, their job is to keep us here.
Yeah.
Like, you want us to leave, but the motherfucker you think you are wants us right here.
Yeah.
And the same motherfucker that's keeping me here thinks you're a nuisance.
Yeah. Knock
that shit off before they leave for real.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? The people that you think you are want us to stay here.
Like, man, who you think you are is not who you are. Like, the truth of the matter is, the person you think you are don't give a fuck about none of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of those people, I hate to go from Black Don't Stop to this. So let's close Black Don't Stop. Or do you want to stay here for a moment?
I mean,
because we got to get there, and this seems like a great segue.
I want to hear the segue.
All right.
It's going to be a bumpy segue.
So speaking of those people that think they're the people, there's a person that encountered those people, and now he's on TV talking about it.
That wasn't bumpy at all.
We're talking about Empire star, black actor, Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett, who is in Chicago for shooting Empire, and was allegedly accosted by two white men who made MAGA remarks and homophobic remarks, beat him up, put a noose around his neck, and poured bleach on him.
Yeah, man.
So
that's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a whole lot. Yeah. And that is what brings me here. Now, before we get into this, while you moaning and groaning over there, I'm gonna make it all right.
All right.
Look, so we do acknowledge that people like black people, people like homosexual people, you know, find themselves in situations where they can be under attack, right? We're not denying that hate crimes do exist.
Yeah.
You know, bad things happen to good people. It shouldn't happen. And the perpetrators of crime should be prosecuted, right? And, you know, it's like the perfect storm almost.
Yeah.
Because it's like, who would question anything?
Yeah. See, I feel like, man, if it's not true, what was the ulterior motive? You know, like there had to be something. Maybe he needed security for Empire while they were shooting in Chicago.
No, they offered him security and he turned it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, because
the thing that gets me is they said the police went through 100 hours of surveillance footage and couldn't find nothing.
And look, and on the news, they didn't have pictures. They didn't show pictures of the suspects. They showed pictures of persons of interest. So they don't have any suspects.
Yeah. It was just two dudes walking down the street.
Yes, they don't have any footage of an attack.
Yeah.
All they have is the word of a man.
A TV star.
A TV, right.
Like
a TV star.
that's what he is. He's a TV star.
Right.
And an R&B singer because he just did a show.
Right. And they promoting his music. Like,
yeah.
You know, yeah.
You think he on some Kanye shit, man?
Nah, I hope not. I don't think that would be proper because you're using the obvious cause of conflict in the country to promote your music.
Yeah. You claim it's two MAGA hats. And then you say it's whatchamacallit. And then it's because you're gay.
And then it's because
you're black.
Because you're gay and because you're black. And he said that they said, aren't you that gay nigger from Empire? Yeah, it just
It's
pretty sketchy, man.
Scripted.
It's pretty sketchy. And then they say he was walking. It was 4 a.m. Walking the subway.
But I mean, you should be able to walk somewhere.
No, you can walk wherever you want, and you should be able to. But
4 a.m, there shouldn't be nobody out except inebriated people who are uninhibited.
Yeah. So 4 a.m. Tuesday night, it was well into the negative temperatures.
Yeah, 4 a.m. on Tuesday night.
Yeah,
it was already like negative 17 outside.
Right,
negative 12. It wasn't coming back up until Thursday morning.
And me being the man that I am, I'm just thinking about if I'm sitting in my nice warm hotel, seeing that it's negative 17 outside, and I got a hankering for a tuna sub.
You can do an Uber Eats. Or
you can do Grubhub, DoorDash, all of that shit.
Yeah, go to Subway and get it the way you want it
and
off the app
and bring it to your doorstep.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. You know, I just was thinking about what will be the future implications if it comes up that any part of this story was a farce.
Yeah, man.
Like for the actual victims that actually have something going on with no proof.
I would hope that it doesn't affect them. I would just hope that, he would have to, like apologize publicly for,
I don't even think it'll get to that though.
Causing a ruckus. You think somebody gonna get popped?
Nah, I think because it would be so damaging to the movements like Black Lives Matter and the LGBTQ movement that they'll try to make this go over by any means necessary.
Man, people ain't gonna forget about it because now you got the general public curious.
Yeah,
now the general public wants to know.
Like since like this weekend, I've seen like more and more people having the conversation that we having right now.
Like, man, I want to know.
Yeah, yeah. Like my uncle, the first thing out his mouth was, "I wonder where the footage is."
Yeah, because that's what got me. 100 hours of footage, and they can't find nothing. And then you told me that he still had the noose around his neck at the hotel, a half a mile away from where the attack happened. And it's like, I understand downtown Chicago in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
it's easy to get a half a mile. Like you got your adrenaline rushing. Something just happened to you, traumatic just happened to you.
Yeah,
and you, man, I'm just gonna get there. And then you get there like, oh man, I still got this around my neck.
Right, I'm fucked up. Yeah,
yeah.
But it's also very easy to see exactly what's going on the street at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of people out there. No matter where you're at. Like, unless you're in the River North quarters.
Right.
Like in that 2-3 block radius. Like, there's nothing else going on downtown at 4 o'clock in the morning.
No. So, what do we... All right, let's speculate. Let's speculate, man. You don't want to speculate? I want to speculate, man. Let's do it for the fans, man.
I don't want to think that he's lying, you know?
Let's not think that he's lying. Let's just contemplate a possible outcome of the situation.
I mean,
so
if the people get caught, if it actually happened, I don't even want to say if it actually happened, because
I ain't even talking about that. Let's not even talk about whether it happened or not. Let's just talk about possible scenarios that would lead one to have a noose around their neck in their hotel at 4 in the morning.
Hey, man.
Like,
4 in the morning is Mr. Nasty time.
Hey, man, look, I was looking for a foot long, but it wasn't a sandwich.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. I mean, hey, you got to get down how you live.
Hey, it's 4 in the morning. You want to have Mr. Nasty time. You know, you contact the Mr. Nasty time people.
Yeah.
Whoever your Mr. Nasty time people may be.
It is like a whole little circle, the inner circle of Hollywood in every city. So,
yeah, right?
Like the people that want prostitutes know where to go and get prostitutes without being caught.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because, I mean, you hear about people here all the time. Like, Drake was with Travis Scott and Dave Chappelle at Club something downtown. Club Paris or whatever. Like, how the fuck, when was Drake in Chicago? For what?
Exactly. It's a whole inner circle of who knows where to be when.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A$AP Rocky or Chance the Rapper were hanging out at Harold's Chicken.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
So, yeah, Jussie Smollett, if this really happened, let's get some justice served around here. But from what we're seeing, it's looking like something is being left out, or the story is being changed.
Something's being left out.
Yeah, man. Something's being left out, man. Yeah. Hey, you seem a bit uptight about this, man.
Yeah, man, because I don't care.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He has returned. What do you care about? Let's go. Off of Jussie Smollett. Where we at? What we doing?
Yeah, man. What else is up here, man?
Let's get it.
What? What's YouTube conspiracy vids?
Oh, so you know about this. YouTube said that they will no longer be suggesting conspiracy videos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you got to go find them yourself. You don't know the language. You don't know the vocabulary.
Exactly. So if you don't know about The Last Parent or Barron Trump's underground adventure, YouTube ain't going to tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fucked up, man. Because it should be, your suggestions should be based on the shit that you watched already.
Exactly. That's what scares me.
So where are they sending you now?
Lamb Chops Play Along.
I wonder if Lamb Chops Play Along is on YouTube.
It's gotta be.
It gotta be, right?
Eating contest, mukbang,
mukbang.
Gamer videos, tallywhackers. I hope they don't. Anything's possible, but I hope not. But yeah, that's the scary part, because it's like, all right, your suggestions. I know there was a time where you go down the YouTube rabbit hole and you learn all kinds of shit, right?
Yeah, man.
But now it's like, we know that your suggested, the algorithm for your suggested videos is not dependent upon the videos that you've already watched.
Yeah.
Like, they can change it and make it whatever they want it to be. These are scary times we living in, because there is no competition for YouTube.
Yeah, there's not.
Like, it's YouTube or bust.
Yeah. Because YouTube, I mean, you got Netflix, but Netflix still deals with Hollywood.
Like it's not user based.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, the most crazy part is, it ain't no competition for YouTube, but YouTube wouldn't be shit without the users.
Yeah. I mean, you got porn websites.
But who wants to see two guys drinking beers and talking about society on Pornhub.com?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only other, like, user-based.
True. Right, it's like the people making porno and putting it on the internet.
Yeah. You know, it's content.
Yeah. I'm afraid, man. I'm afraid because they can take videos like this one and just bury that shit. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's the bullshit. That's not going to stop me from saying what the fuck I want to say.
Yeah.
But
we just got to do more grassroots campaigning.
Exactly. Once we get charitable donations popping, it'll be undeniable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I noticed with a lot of fringe channels, like you know, I'm not gonna name no names, but there are fringe channels.
Are we a fringe channel?
I think so.
Why?
Cause man, we have a tendency to say what matters. Like if you say what matters, if you are objective, if you are against the status quo in any way, shape, or form, you pretty much fringe.
Well, I object.
I am.
I am.
So, you know what I'm saying? I was noticing a lot of these fringe channels, they making their own websites now. And that's becoming a deeper and deeper trend because YouTube is just strangling the life out of the creators.
I mean, I guess.
Like they can.
But I mean, that's the thing about having your own channel, having your own website. Mm-hmm. You still gotta like get the video uploaded to the website.
Yeah.
I mean, there's ways to get the video, like upload a video from your computer to the website.
Yeah.
For the most part, the easiest way is just to upload it to YouTube and put the YouTube.
And that's fucked up because if you make your own website, it's your own website competing against YouTube.
Yeah.
like they just sold this shit up from every angle, man.
Yeah, it's your website only showing your content.
Versus YouTube. TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I was talking with the kids yesterday and we share that. Like I know me out of the people that I know for years now. It's like it's changing now. I was one of the people that used YouTube like TV. Like I had a whole bunch of channels and I just let it ride. Yeah. So something to play from each channel, and that was my TV.
Yeah, I remember you going through that.
Yeah.
You watching every video of everything and knowing everything about everything.
And now that's what the kids is doing, and it's like they got them by the balls now, because you 8 years old, 9 years old with a phone.
Yeah.
You don't care about the ramifications of when you get old enough and want to create content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're just watching everything.
Yeah. Exactly, man. Mm-hmm. So the old people like us, man, we're doomed. Our time is near.
No, there's old people like us.
But they do eating contests.
Hey, let them eat.
Hey, man.
You can eat while you watch the Faculty Lounge podcast.
Yes. We will guarantee total transparency, total objectivity, and total nonsense.
This guy just guaranteeing shit for me.
Hey, man.
Ain't no guarantees.
And you changing, Bo?
I ain't guaranteeing nothing.
You changing up on the fans, man? You see this? We got one thing popping. We ain't gonna tell y'all about it just yet. I mean, we could now.
We could.
Yeah. You want to tell them now?
About this?
About that. Hey, y'all. You remember a few episodes ago when we said we had merch? Well, we got merch.
Swag.
You funky bitch.
Yeah, man. If y'all want some swag, drop us a DM.
Drop us a DM or send an email to facultyloungepodcast@gmail.com.
That's not on there, is it?
It's
that's
not
the
on
one
here.
thing that's not on there.
Right, the website. I mean, yeah, the website ain't on there. I mean, the Gmail ain't on there, but you know, this is how you find us. We got stickers, buttons, and cards, man. Yeah. All right? These are for everybody. It's lovely stocking stuffer for Christmas 2019. Valentine's Day is coming.
Valentine's stocking stuffer.
Yep. NBA All-Star Weekend. This makes a great party starter. All right? Conversation piece. Okay? Yeah. Drop us a DM or hit that Gmail and we'll get you squared away, man.
Yeah, man. The first 50 to buy it, get a special dance from him.
I don't do no dances. I don't do no dances, fam.
Hell no.
Nah, man. But hopefully we'll make it to the point where we can break away from our YouTube shackles and really change some shit.
Yeah, man. That's what it's about, man. It's not even about who broadcasts us. It's about, you know what I'm saying, changing something in the world.
Yeah.
Making the world a better place than it was before we got here.
See, man, we too altruistic, man. We talking about changing the world and all of that. Are we reaching too high? Are the goals too high?
No.
Are we?
If you're not reaching high enough, if you're not reaching too high, you're not reaching high enough.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Mr. Facts here.
All right,
yeah. So one day we'll be chilling, sitting in the backyard. All of us will be drinking lemonade, cooking up some burgers and hot dogs on the barbecue grill.
On the barbecue
Yeah,
grill.
man. That's gonna be the day right there, man.
Oh man.
So
this pretty little woman keep fucking up, man.
she is a pretty little woman, and she can sing too, man.
Yeah.
I like me some
Yo,
Ariana
low-key,
Grande.
she coming at Mariah.
Really?
I think so, man. I was listening. I went down
hot
the
takes.
I went down the Mac Miller Ariana Grande rabbit hole on YouTube.
Lucky man.
And it turns out that they got like 7 songs together.
Really?
Yeah, like she got songs on his album, he got songs on her album. They got singles they put out together. You know, and then I went into more Ariana Grande songs. I'm like, oh, I know that song. And then I'm listening to her voice, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
Is
she's
that
like
where it's going?
She's the new school Mariah Carey.
And then Mariah Carey is still the new school Mariah Carey in her eyes.
Yeah.
Like, I can't see Mariah Carey ever relinquishing that until, like, she's just...
She gonna have to give it up. She gonna have to be... Well, she ain't gonna have to go to church, but she definitely gonna have to get more ladylike.
Diversify your bonds, nigga.
Yeah, like the whole diva thing, it ain't gonna work no more.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Like, you gotta be the mother now. Like Oprah or Michelle Obama.
Yeah, I mean, even Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah,
Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez is like super conservative now.
Yeah, I feel like that's what happens to people in Hollywood. Like, your personal life starts to matter more than your work.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, okay, her and A-Rod are moving into a bigger apartment because there's too many kids and they want to woo.
What
So
Jennifer Lopez made for A-Rod for Sweetest Day Breakfast.
Yeah. That's just as important as your last rom-com.
It's like Cardi B and Offset. Well, I mean, that's what they have the potential for in the hip-hop community.
Yeah, they're still young, but it's like Jay-Z now. Now you see Jay-Z actually sitting down to do interviews or talking to people, or more people talk about Jay-Z being in the room with them.
But I feel like that's part of what comes along with being an artist now, because it's a whole show dedicated to it.
What's the show?
Love and Hip Hop. And then if you don't have a social media presence, and we don't see the normal ass shit that you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a part of it. That's why I said Cardi B and Offset, because it's like we see the shit.
Okay, I heard actors get paid more if they got 50,000 followers.
That's it? 50,000?
Yeah, like if 50,000 people know you, then you get paid more.
Yeah, well, I can believe that.
But like, that's for like little roles. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, I don't know.
That's a business model. You look at the Fit Tummy Tea girls and the Fashion Nova shit.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that is a whole business model.
Now, what is Fashion Nova? Is Fashion Nova like some guy in his basement sewing up outfits? Or is it like a big sweatshop in China somewhere?
Now, I can't tell you who Fashion Nova is, but I can tell you exactly what it is. Fashion Nova is fast fashion.
Yeah, so it's
like
a
H&M
sweatshop
and shit.
somewhere.
So, like, you know how H&M is, right?
But it's only online or something?
Yeah. So you can go into H&M and get you a whole fit for $70, including shoes.
Yeah.
Because it's fast fashion. Like, the materials ain't that great, but it's cheap and it look nice.
It look good today.
Yeah. So, like, if
can't watch this motherfucker, but it look good right now.
If I heard Derrick Rose is in town and I'm trying to sell some pussy and I need a nice outfit, Fashion Nova that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what would you wear if Derrick Rose came into town?
Well, I wear a Bulls fitted with a Cavaliers jersey with some Timberwolves shorts on and some Derrick Rose #1s on.
Okay.
Nigga. Trying to crack jokes.
Hey, man,
but we just missed the whole point of Ariana Grande having a... How do they watch this and keep up with us, man? Thank y'all for watching. Because we don't know what we doing. We just talking.
Yeah, how did we get off of Ariana Grande?
Talking about Mariah Carey and then giving up the ghost.
Oh man, yeah. All right. So before we get to Ariana Grande,
we started at Ariana Grande. What are you talking about?
I just want to say I feel like Mariah Carey can't come back. Like she gave her whole shine to Nick Cannon, because Nick Cannon is shining right now.
I think that was inevitable for Nick though.
You know,
he just had to get grown.
Yeah, and Mariah Carey grew him up right quick.
Yeah.
And then he got grown, and
like you look at people
now he's you heard? Have you watched his show?
Yeah, Kenneth's Class.
Yeah, he got a
seen the one with Rizza Islam.
Yeah, that's the one everybody talking about.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Shouts out to Rizza Islam, man.
Yeah,
he really is doing the things
work.
Yeah, he's doing the work. The thing we're trying to do. He's doing the work. Yeah.
He knows stuff. He knows names and dates and
really fast.
Yeah.
Tell us your brothers on
And he's very well spoken.
Yeah, but check out Cannon's Class too. That's a dope.
Yeah.
It's a dope show. Yeah, I like that.
All right.
So now can we talk about?
You want to just blurt it out right quick, man? Just blurt it out.
I ain't gonna blurt it. You blurt it.
All right, man. Ariana Grande. Hold on. What were we talking about before Ariana Grande? About us sitting back one day in the back porch.
Yeah. Everybody drinking lemonade, cooking up burgers and hot dogs on the barbecue grill.
On the barbecue grill.
The Bop Barbecue Grill.
So Ariana Grande got a tattoo.
Yeah,
that
she
spells
did.
out Japanese barbecue grill.
Yeah.
So she got a barbecue grill tattoo.
I don't know. I just don't think that I would get something on me in another language unless I was absolutely certain.
Unless I've said it before.
Right. I would have to write it out myself to make sure that I'm writing the right word.
Yeah.
Show it to somebody that speaks that language. What does this say?
Barbecue grill.
Barbecue grill. She got it on the palm of her hand.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's on the palm of her hand?
Yeah. Yeah, shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Such a pretty girl. Such a bad tattoo.
Don't slap a motherfucker with a barbecue grill.
Oh, shit. She can literally go around and slap people with the barbecue grill. Shouts out to Ariana Grande.
She just got a little better.
Ari did that, so hopefully you wouldn't have to go through that. Right? Yeah.
Damn.
So
that happened.
Yeah, it happened. No, that was happened. 50 got paid. 50 got paid. Hey, it's pettiness. Why is pettiness so entertaining on the internet, man?
Because, man, the vibrations on the globe are evil.
Yeah.
Just evil vibrations flowing through popular culture, man.
Is 50 Cent the best kind of evil?
He's the pettiest. He's the pettiest man. Like
the pettiest man?
Yeah. Who's pettier than 50? Like in the pure definition of what you believe petty to mean.
The pettiest? Michael Jordan. He kept Isaiah off the Dream Team. The most historic amalgamation of basketball players to ever exist. And he made sure Isaiah Thomas would not be there. And he from Chicago, from the West Side.
Yeah.
And he made sure Isaiah Thomas would not be on the Dream Team.
Damn. I mean, that's
pretty
thing,
petty,
though.
man.
That's one thing, though. You know?
What else? Shit. That's about as petty as it can get. Because the Dream Team is like still them niggas. They just released a documentary on the Dream Team.
Yeah. I mean, you got petty.
Yeah.
You got 50 Cent petty.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Game petty.
All right. Yeah.
That's petty.
Yeah.
But that, I guess,
that's funny. We talking about G Unit
petty?
Hell yeah. Young Buck was petty. Shout out Young Buck.
So I guess in this new age of toxic masculinity, the Gorilla Unit.
Why you have to say it like that? The gorilla unit
is the most toxic out of all units.
the toxic unit, T unit.
T unit.
Wow. Yeah. So 50 got his money from Tierra Marie.
Yeah.
And he took that money and threw it at the strip club. Just threw it away.
Hey, Tierra, say what's up,
man. It's a gift from Tierra. Yeah, but Game is this. I think this is something else. I don't think this is pettiness, man. I mean, I think this is perceived pettiness, but this is something else.
It's messy.
Like, is he doing this to promote the album?
Yeah.
And it's like, right, like the last album.
Why would you know what the lyrics are to the album if he's not promoting the album?
Right. You know? And then last album.
How do you know these lyrics to this song, but you don't know anything else about anything else on the album? You know?
True. I don't know what the album's called. I don't know the album art. I don't know how many songs on it. I don't know any of those
All
things.
you know is that on one song he talked about Kim Kardashian, and on one song he talked about the other girl.
Sin Santana, right. Joe Budden's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's all you know. Like,
how
do you know
all
that?
I know.
How do you know that? Who leaked that? Did the Game leak that?
I mean, whoever, somebody standing in the studio while the Game was playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But, and then you remember the last album, he was on a tirade to beat up Meek Mill. I swear, Meek, when I see you, I'm knocking you the fuck out.
Yeah, why do rappers have to do that?
That's the thing, man.
That's the rollout.
Look, we talking
that's the weird rollout.
No, this is the Game we talking about, right? Now, it's
game?
arguable.
You talking about the Game?
I'm talking about the person.
Right.
It's arguable that Game has one of the most solid catalogs in hip hop, in the modern era of hip hop.
All right, I'll give you that.
Right, so he's right in the vein of a Rick Ross or somebody that puts out a good album every time. Like, even if it's not great, it's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we could say, as far as hip hop goes, you can't talk about the West Coast without talking about Game.
You can though.
Nah, like if you're talking about the greats, in West Coast,
you gotta put
them in there, right? So I'm thinking about that, and I'm thinking about the other greats in hip hop. Period. Mm-hmm. Who else that has that sort of status does something like this?
Pusha T.
But nah, they have been going back and forth for 10 years.
Yeah, and the Game is always like, Kanye's my guy.
Yeah,
Kanye's my boy.
Right, Dreams.
Yeah,
Dreams off his first album.
Yeah, how he's so in love with Kanye.
Yeah.
I love Kanye, and Kanye's doing everything right.
And in Game's pain, he's like, we can share you said you would share your mother with this man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And now you talking about how you shared his wife.
That's why it say in the Bible, save yourself for marriage. Mm-hmm. So can't nobody talk about how they throat violated your wife or rode your husband.
Yeah.
This is why. Mm-hmm. But
that's exactly why.
Yeah, I don't like this, man. I like the Game, but it's just like Eminem taking pot shots, that's beneath Eminem. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's like Nicki Minaj giving her spot to Cardi B.
Yeah, like that's pretty much what she did.
You need to sit down here.
That's pretty much what she did. We went about that shit all wrong. There was no class.
Yeah, like you're the queen. Mm-hmm. You put out an album called Queen. It needs to be about why you're the queen. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Not about how this broad fucked you over.
Yeah, not about how it's... maybe it was about the...
What?
Queen was about the queen. Like, Queen was all about...
You're going to have to say it.
The new queen. Like, her getting up off of her throne.
Oh, wow.
And giving Cardi B the throne.
So you think that was the whole rollout? Like, it was all by design?
No. I think that's, in hindsight, it was about the actual queen. The actual queen of 2018.
Wow, yeah.
Because Cardi B did this in 2018. Nicki Minaj did this in 2018. All year. Like, from the whole... She called Travis Scott out. Like, for doing the same shit she did.
Yeah.
Not knowing that months later, he was going to do the Super Bowl.
And you just brought it right. You just brought it all full circle. Like, man, all the shit she was talking, and now we see Travis about to perform at the Super Bowl today.
Yeah.
Was she onto something?
Maybe she knew he was just that kind of a guy.
Wow. That's deep, man. You did that shit, son.
Like she went around, the whole...
It all just come back full circle. Like, damn, did she have a point there?
Yeah. Right.
Wow. But yeah, anyway, the game... I think about the first album, right? When he was on G Unit. Then the second album, it was G Unite.
Yeah.
Right? Then the third album, it was the thing with Yuck Mouth. Then the fourth album, it's like...
the thing with Yuck Mouth? Mm-hmm. Man, Yuck Mouth. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, but...
I've never been to Atlanta or Cali, so I don't know how they get down at all.
And then he posted, I don't know if it was on Twitter or Instagram, but he posted that, is this how soft hip hop has gotten? You should be able to say whatever you want to say. Now, while I feel that's true, I don't think that got nothing to do with hip hop being soft, though.
Yeah. Hip hop is definitely modernized.
Yeah,
hip hop is 2019.
Yeah, but I don't think that got nothing to do with what people saying about that.
Hey, man, all I know is Jay-Z nutted in your bitch and left condoms on your baby seat.
True.
Like, that was out of hand.
True. But that came after Ether.
Hey, but still.
The man was bringing up AIDS talk. Talking about Rockefeller and all of that. And
hey, all he said was Rockefeller died of AIDS. That was the end of his chapter.
But he disrespecting Jay-Z in light of Biggie. And Biggie and Jay-Z was actual friends and Biggie was dead.
Yeah.
Like, once you get there, then...
Well, no, he was actually defending Biggie. Like, man, you keep biting his shit. Stop biting Big.
But that's insulting, seeing that I'm his friend, too. And you don't know what we talked about.
Yeah. Maybe he wrote them lines. Maybe he sparked the conversation.
You keep on digging up these hot takes, man. Did Jay-Z write for Biggie?
He could have.
I'm not going to say that. You can say that. I'm not.
But, I mean... The way he, maybe they just sat around and had the conversations that sparked the thought that wrote the bar. I ain't gonna say he ghost wrote for Biggie, but maybe they had the conversation.
Oh, that's called bouncing ideas.
Bow tie before I die, multi before I die. Yeah,
bow tie.
I really thought it was bow tie before I die for a long time. Yeah. The whole Frank Sinatra put on the suit with a bow tie.
It's true. Pettiness has been around for a long time, but this just seemed like, for who was saying it and to who, it's like he ain't into it with nobody.
Yeah, so he had to pick out.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you ain't doing this out of desperation of war.
See, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like Kanye is. What if Kanye is like using a superpower right now?
What you mean?
Like, people need somebody to hate. So he just made himself easily available to hate. You need to hate somebody? Hey, I'm right here. You can hate
yay.
Me. You know what I'm saying? Hate me. He's just like a punching bag, and he just keeps saying love, love, love. I loved everybody. I love this. I love that. And the whole time people are just like, I fucking hate you, Kanye.
And he's absorbing all the hate.
Absorbing all the hate, and he's just gonna blow
with love. Hell no. I don't know, but hey,
it's all possible, man. Right. Anything is possible.
I will say this though: the niggas that he's talking about are both able to rap. So if it's rap beef, nigga, I want to hear some more raps.
But they both ain't finna rap because low key Kanye is on that freaky shit,
and I think that's what he meant by hip hop got soft. Like it used to be, you say something about me and mine's. It's a record coming out the next day.
Yeah. But nobody knows what he said except for the people in the studio. Maybe the guys have heard it because they're the big guys that have heard it.
Man, bro, you don't have any excuse for you to not have heard what was said about you in 2019.
Yeah, you could just call them up.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was song. I went, and I still drove 90 hours.
30 hours.
30 hours?
Yeah.
With 110,000 on it.
90 hours.
Damn, 90 hours is far.
Yeah, that's far as
in
hell.
90 hours.
He drove to China.
But
Hell
yeah,
no.
he ended that song with, oh yeah, this game on the phone. What up, Joe? Yeah, like they got this whole relationship where it's like Kanye is his big brother.
I mean, you know, because Game do got family out here. And then beyond that,
I feel like everybody in California got family out here. Like California,
Yeah.
Mississippi, Chicago,
Minnesota,
is just all the same place.
it's like the chain.
It's like the pretty hood
Yeah.
is Cali, then the motherland is Mississippi. Chicago is just the get money city. It's like the business city.
As a self-proclaimed Game fan, I'm really looking forward to to this album.
Yeah, man.
Cause man,
He's a good rapper.
yeah, and he and like Ross, know how to pick good beats
Yeah.
and knows how to make a good song.
I wasn't a fan of that One Blood beat. One Blood.
I don't know. He sampled who's that? Buju Banton. Buju Banton.
I've heard
Junior
the song
Reed?
before. I've
What
heard
was
the
that,
song
Junior
before.
Reed?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know.
All right. Well,
But I've heard the song before.
yeah, I like the beat. I liked it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Game album. What you think about Michael Jackson? Would you cancel Mike?
I mean, I've never been that big of a Michael
Right, you
Jackson
said
fan.
your
Like,
people was your mama was on Prince, right?
yeah, my mom was more Prince,
Yeah.
Parliament. You know what I'm saying? She liked her, what was it, DLG? No, not DLG. It was, what was it? Levert?
LSG,
LSG, yeah.
Levert Sweat Gill.
Yeah. Them was her people. That's
Okay.
what she liked.
So, all right, it's unavoidable to hear Michael Jackson, right? You're gonna hear him one way or another.
I feel like this is all some R. Kelly shit. Like, this is all based off of the success of Surviving R.
Surviving
Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, and that's funny because one would say that you are downplaying possible victims.
I mean, but all the little boys said that they mamas made them say that stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Like, they all came out years later saying, hey, my mama made me say all that. None of that shit ever happened.
Right. They did. And now they coming out again and saying, nah, I really wasn't saying what my mama told me to say. This actually happened.
Yeah.
And I was lying on my mama line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like that sensationalist thing that's going on. I don't understand that. Like, especially
I feel
when
like
we seen.
they just poking at people.
Yeah,
now.
like we seen it play out.
But I want to see, and it's can I play the race card?
Yeah.
It seems like it's only happening to black men. Look, you got R. Kelly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows what R. Kelly did. You know what I'm saying?
We was just watching skits of people making jokes about R. Kelly
Yeah.
back in 2010.
Yeah, everybody knew what R. Kelly did, and then now they throwing him deeper under. They just picked him out of under the bus, to dust him off and throw him right back under the bus, you know. And then now you got Michael Jackson coming out, but in between R. Kelly and Michael Jackson, you got Chris Brown and Paris. Like, hey, is he dirty? Is he dirty?
Then you have Freddie
he's not.
Gibbs.
And then you got the Bow Wow.
Yep.
Bow Wow went to jail.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. We don't know what happened, but we seen them mugshots.
Yeah.
And if I was on
And she
scene,
looked like she just got through punching.
she looked like she just woke up.
Like she was like,
Yeah.
like she was ready to keep punching.
Bow Wow face looked fucked up. Like
Yeah.
he looked like he took a couple of these to the face.
Yeah.
Like his face ain't gonna be the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
had
saying?
that twister. Boom.
Yeah. So you see him, it's like, man, you see him, you see her, but you take them both to jail.
Yeah.
But you see, I mean, I ain't gonna do that because I don't want it to sound petty.
Hey, this seems like the theme of the show today is petty.
Yeah.
So go ahead, man.
It's the diaspora. So if you show up to the scene and see the woman with the black eye and the bloody lip or whatever, and the man has a clean face, you know, no clothes ripped or nothing like that,
you know exactly what happened.
you have a pretty good idea of how this went down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just weird, man. It's just weird, and You saying this is this is a theory of conspiracy against the successful black male.
Yeah, it seems like there's nobody in the light right now. Like, there's nobody on the radar, so they just start poking at random motherfuckers.
You gotta find somebody.
What Chris Brown did? Oh, man, what about Bow Wow?
Right. Let's dig Michael Jackson up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I couldn't understand. Like, Mike been dead for how long now? He died in 2010?
Man, this whole never forget culture. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You never forget. White people never forget the sad shit. Black people never forget the bad shit.
And then I feel like if there was definitive proof that Michael Jackson was a nasty man, we would have heard about it by now or seen it.
But this the thing. If there was definitive proof that Michael Jackson was a bad guy, he's dead.
Pretty much. It's like nothing you can be gained from it now anyway.
Nothing. If you stop buying his albums right now, he's been dead for 10 years.
Right. You still gain nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel you though, because it's like, man, why?
Yeah, man.
Why Michael Jackson?
Ratings, man. People need to sell commercial airtime.
Yeah. Like, yeah, man. No way. I'm still listening to Michael Jackson because it's like, man, not only have the boys recanted since they've gotten more age.
Yeah.
You know, now it's like you recanting your recantation, if that's a word.
Yeah, spontaneous recantation.
So, you know, I ain't canceling no Michael Jackson, but I'm definitely going to watch the doc when it comes out.
I'm not. I didn't see our Surviving R. Kelly.
No, I didn't see Surviving R. Kelly, but, you know, yeah.
And I can say I was a bigger R. Kelly fan than Michael Jackson, personally.
Yeah.
I went out and listened to R. Kelly music. I looked for R. Kelly music. You know, I mean, I bought the Michael Jackson album with Butterfly on it.
Yeah, Invincible.
Yeah, I bought that one. But that was like when I was old enough to start buying my own music. Yeah. So I bought that album.
Yeah.
But before that, I didn't know anything about Michael Jackson. Just what I heard on the radio.
Oh, well, that's where you and I differ, man. Because I had everything Michael Jackson was on. And I watched Michael Jackson Moonwalker every single day.
I mean, we had the making of the Thriller video on VHS, and I watched that a couple times.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I don't know, but shoot, I guess I'm gonna watch it, but I feel you, like, man. Besides the fact that that shit happened already, he's dead. So
yeah, man. Rest in peace, but
rest in peace, but he dead. Yeah. So what else we got, man? So yeah, that's funny to me too. Like the thing we talked about with YouTube canceling the conspiracy suggestions, and then the FBI closing the Vegas shooting case.
Yeah,
it's like, man, we getting all of these.
That is a conspiracy.
Yeah, we getting all of these things coming out, like how the Venezuelan president is being ousted.
Yeah,
you know, and the yuan, the petro yuan, and all this stuff. Like all of this conspiracy worthy stuff is coming out now. And they trying to bury it now.
Yeah.
You know
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, like that's a conspiracy in itself.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The whole Vegas thing is a little iffy. Like some anonymous person donated $63,000 to destroy his weapon cache because supposedly it was worth $63,000, so they were going to auction it off to somebody. And so this guy just killed all these people in a massacre, and you want to buy the weapons he committed a massacre with.
You don't want to solve the case. You just want to buy the weapons.
Yeah.
And then that's another thing. It's
what the fuck are you going to do with the weapons?
Yeah.
You know?
They had surveillance footage of him bringing the guns into the hotel or whatever. And it's like, it's like what they said, they couldn't find a motive for him shooting.
Yeah, I mean, well, we went to Vegas. Like, how easy was it? How easy would it have been to just walk into another hotel and just go up to somebody's room?
Pretty easy.
Very easy.
Yeah.
You know, you just walk through the casino to the elevators.
Yeah.
It's boom. It's Vegas.
I don't know. It just seems pretty iffy that, all of this went on and we don't know anything more now than we knew when it happened.
Yeah.
Just for it to be that big of a crime, for it to be spotless.
Like something happened that we don't know about. You know what
I'm saying?
Somewhere somebody was involved,
Yeah.
I know Mansa Musa ain't had nothing to do with it.
Look, Mansa Musa.
Or Michael Jackson.
Yeah. So let's talk about did we talk about everything?
I think we talked about everything except for Rainbow Dan.
All right, we didn't talk about Rainbow Dan.
So can we I guess it's the time to start showing him more respect.
For what?
I mean,
no, seriously though, like for what?
He's not getting out for a long time.
Yeah, because of the poor decisions he chose to make.
You see, and that's the thing, man. Like as a young black man, you always want to give people the benefit of the doubt. You know, like yeah, he was young. Yeah, he ran into a lot of money in a very small amount of time. You know, so I mean, with no guidance, you know, like. You got the same guidance. The same people that was guiding you to get all these stupid tattoos on your face are the same people guiding you now that you have $1.7 million in the bank.
Yeah.
You know, like, you need different guidance because you're at a different level in life.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I just feel like to blame somebody that young for the decisions they've made, you know, when they're like these really easy, it just seems like the right thing to do at that moment type of decisions.
The right thing is to put 30,000 on somebody's head on camera.
Yeah, that's not the right thing. But like, I got this money. You need some money for some heroin? All right, yeah, just give me double my money back.
Nah, he confessed to selling a kilo of heroin.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. See, and this is what I don't understand, right? Now, wow. I don't wish the misfortune on prison on people. I don't wish that on people.
Speaking of prison,
right?
Heard about the prison in Brooklyn,
we'll
right?
Get there. Let's go there next. But you know, at some point, I feel like, man, because what I've been seeing is a lot of outlets like, you know, like Hot 97. When they talk about it, they try to make it seem like, oh, he was just a kid and this and that, and it's like, man, we watched over and over people telling them like, man, you can't walk with this kind of energy. You cannot do this and not expect for something to come.
He was at one point. He was Mr. Suck My Dick.
Yeah, like Charlamagne sat him down and did you see the first interview with the Breakfast Club?
No.
Sat him down and talked to him like he was really like Charlamagne saw the future.
Yeah.
Like, man, look, you have to stop now because this will not end good for you.
Yeah, you're gonna get popped.
And then 2 days after the second interview, he in the feds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, man, you knew better.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I mean, even in the neighborhood that we grew up in, the neighborhoods we grew up in, how old were the guys that were out there? How old were they before they really like buckled down and realized like, man, I should have tried in high school. Man, if I would have tried in high school, I could have made it to college. All right, man, it's time to just go get this job. I'm gonna quit smoking for 30 days and try to get me a job. And like, by the time you make that decision in life, shit, motherfuckers be 25, 26 years old.
I don't know, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're in an environment where you have already successful people in positions of power that invite you to them to talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. This is, I don't, you know, like, man, you can call it what you want, but they coming and getting you to talk to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, that's the difference between I want to say like a Chief Keef.
Yeah.
And a 6ix9ine.
Right, exactly. You know? And we see where Keef at.
Yeah.
He's chilling.
Yeah, he listened to Jimmy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
like,
say, Keef, bring your ass out here. He said, okay.
No. Okay. I don't really, I feel sympathy in the fact that he's so young having to go to jail. But I will say at some point, you have to take responsibility for the choices that you make. We tell little kids that.
At some point.
Yeah.
I will say at some point, we need to better clarify that point amongst our street fraternity brethren.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The guys that are out here blooding and cripping and lording and gangstering. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to, like, sit them down and talk to them. Say, hey, bruh, after 17, shit gets hard.
Yeah.
Like, if you decide to keep doing this, this is what you need to do.
Like, man, you gonna do what you gonna do.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But if you're gonna do the bad thing, you need to cover your ass like this.
You need to know what's coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And once you know, and once you've been told, now you know.
Yeah.
And
if
like,
you decide to keep going, then hey, fuck it, keep going.
About that life.
Yeah.
You know
but you have to, somebody has to explain to these kids exactly what that life is. You know what I'm saying? Like, me growing up, there was always somebody getting out. Somebody coming home from college. You know? It's the middle of fucking August. Oh, yeah, he just got home from college.
Yeah. You know,
I remember the first time I asked this motherfucker, oh, yeah? What school did you go to?
You know, they saying that he got on from overseas, right? Like, Tekashi went and made his money outside of the United States. Like, he was a sensation in Japan or something.
Yeah.
And then he came to the States and started building the buzz, right? Did you see any of that stuff from when he was out of the country?
No.
You know, I wonder about that. Like, man, I want to see the movement that he built outside of the United States and how the international community is reacting to all of this stuff going on. Like, the international pop culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, for him to have garnered such a reputation out there.
Yeah.
You know, I find it surprising that I haven't heard anything from
out there, from fans around the world.
Isn't that weird?
I mean, what if he just paid for views and said they were coming from Japan?
Hey, this is the Petty Conspiracy Podcast. Man. We have the petty.
I'm gonna just pay. I'm gonna drop 10 racks to get 40 million views on this shit and say they all came from Japan and Germany.
And then it's like he come to the States and all the records are charting on Billboard.
And then he walk out the crib.
Yeah.
Not come to the States. Then he walks out
of the crib. Like he had the tattoo artist come to the house.
Yeah.
He dyed his hair at the house. And then he came out the house.
Yeah. He cracked a couple cards, paid for a couple 100,000 plays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did that shit for 2 months straight. Boom. They love me over there.
Yeah. I say, pray for the young man that through all of this, he can become a better person.
Yeah, man.
You know, because that's what we need more than anything.
Because if, you know, all I see on Instagram is baby mama, baby mama, baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
But if you got a baby mama, you got a child.
You got a baby.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
people depend on you to eat.
Yeah, man. So that's important to take care of your children, man. To be able to be there and give support to your children when they need you. You know,
like I see them comments online about people saying, "Yeah, that's what this little ass get. I hope they lock him under the jail." Like, I don't.
Yeah, you don't want to see nobody go to under the jail,
right? Like people got kids and family that you may have to deal with in life one day.
Yeah, you know
what I'm saying? Like, man,
you see how bad it gets in these jails. Though.
Yeah.
Like the fact that these people in Brooklyn,
it
was 33 degrees in the jail. They ain't got coats or heat.
So now, is that because of the government shutdown? Because it's a federal jail.
I don't know. I didn't think about why.
Yeah, me neither.
Like,
I'm just thinking about it right now.
It might be because of the federal shutdown. I don't know why it's shut down, but I know that they ended up making some noise.
Right, and that was since Monday.
Yeah, and this whole cold snap from Chicago is headed that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Like these are the, and I guess that's what's next.
Like, just starving prisoners to death, killing off the prison population.
We're seeing we move the I Stand With Cap movement moves on to this because this is important right now. Yeah, these men that are being treated worse than animals right now. Yeah, no lights, no heat. Yeah, that's crazy. Can you imagine living in 33 degrees? For a week,
no jacket,
one
little ass blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like, man,
it's fucked up.
Yeah,
and still rapes going on.
Yeah, Yeah.
You know?
And if it's no electricity, okay. So I would imagine this jail has been retrofitted with, electronic bars and doors and stuff, so they can still use
they
the
got
keys to
generators
open.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they can still use keys if they needed to open cells and open doors.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, this the prison system, it's like a whole different animal, because it's like you can go in there with disease and sickness and all of that, and they just don't care.
I heard the prison system actually got some of the best health care in America.
Yeah, but I mean, it won't be until you need the best health care in America until you get the attention that you need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like,
but as long as you sick, they're gonna throw you in a room with all the other sick motherfuckers that got something that look like what you got.
And it's a terrible thing, because we talked about Rainbow Dan and becoming a better person and all of that. It's like, man, it's not an environment that fosters positive change.
Yeah, it's basically Cook County University.
Yeah,
Cook
man,
University.
You must become a bad person.
They put you here, so you must be
right,
deserving of being here.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you didn't deserve to be here, even if you didn't even do it.
Yeah.
They put you here, so you deserve to be here.
And that's a spit in the face of justice, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All these black and brown kids that's growing up and ending up in this system is like, you don't stand a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, y'all.
That's why it's very important to, I think, switch the focus on, well, they didn't give me this. They don't give me this. They don't want to help me with this.
Yeah.
To, let's help ourselves. But also to realize that we are bigger than America. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, that's the most important part. That's the whole thing behind the Black Don't Stop hashtag.
Yeah.
Is that black is bigger than America.
Mm-hmm.
All these countries where there's only a 10% population of black people, all of those black people put together are bigger than all of those countries. Mm-hmm. You know? Like, if black people came together, like just black people.
Yeah.
Not people from Barbados, not people from Trinidad, not people from Panama, not people from Brazil, just black people.
Yeah. Like that universal sign that you are this.
Yeah.
That melanation.
Yeah, that head nod.
Yeah. You are not alone.
Yeah. You're not alone. And that's the thing. Like, somebody in Barbados right now is sitting on 100,000 white T-shirts that they need to get rid of. Mm-hmm. And these are a black man that owns all these T-shirts. And we need these T-shirts. Yeah. So let's get these T-shirts from him. Somebody in Minnesota has the printer that we need to print up the T-shirts. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he's got a price that we can afford. And, let's do it.
That's the goal, man. After seeing Trigger Warning, man, with this whole black don't, it's like the quiet before the storm. Like, all this stuff that's been building up around us is like, man, it's time to do something.
Yeah, man. I feel like this is the first thing. First thing to do is post flags. You know, like, for people to see that flag every day. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, that's a Haitian flag. Oh,
that's what it looks like.
That's an Ethiopian flag.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Jamaican flag. Oh yeah, these are black people. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a Brazilian flag.
Yeah, because it's like the people who say that they don't know, there are common names.
Yeah.
That you do know. You just have lost sight of this being history outside of America.
Yeah. Like, everybody knows Nelson Mandela. Mm-hmm. People might not know what he did, but they know Nelson Mandela.
They know Bob Marley.
Everybody knows Bob Marley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and people talk about Marcus Garvey like they talk about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Mm-hmm. Like, he's an honorary American, but he's also an honorary human. Mm-hmm. Like, he's honored in London. He's honored in Jamaica. He's honored here. He's honored in Africa. He's honored everywhere. Yeah.
And if you're in Chicago, you know who John Baptiste Point du Sable is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you know. It's just we're being the friendly reminder right now.
Yeah, man, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's about the next generation. That's why, we were talking about what we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
Hopefully finding the things we need to make it a solid something to give people.
Yeah,
like,
but we ain't gonna talk about that on the channel. We're gonna keep that on the low.
Yeah.
But what you also need to do is hit us up in the DM, man, and get on your Gmails and hit us up at facultyloungepodcast@gmail.com. We got some lovely buttons, lovely stickers, all right? A nice cellophane wrapping for you.
Yeah.
This is a collector's item. It's also a gift to be cherished.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is just the beginning.
It's a collector's item.
Ooh.
I think I'm going to put one up for myself.
Hey, put one up for your children.
Yeah, man. Put one up for yourself. Put one up for your kids. And buy one to use.
All right? Yeah, we're going to post some pictures up so you can see this thing close on, but it is quite beautiful. Ha! I'm blinded by the beauty.
Blinded by the light.
So, I think we ran through everything, man.
Man, we ran through it.
We ran through it.
Like a barbecue grill.
Yeah, so
this is freaking
make sure
nice.
y'all check out the Instagram page every day. That's at the Faculty Lounge, so you can see the great historical figures that we are posting for #BDS Black Don't Stop.
#Black Don't Stop.
And remember, Black Don't Stop.
Yeah, man. It don't stop.
Yeah.
People always say I like this because this is Black History Month don't end in February. Mm-hmm. It's the same. I'm saying the same thing.
Yeah,
but
Black
I
don't
flipped
stop.
it. I flipped it to it's not just a time. Now it's a place. You know what I'm saying? Like Black don't stop in Africa. Black don't stop in America. Mm-hmm. Like that's all you know about. That's all they tell you about. They tell you about the black people here that were slaves, and they tell you about the black people over there who weren't slaves.
And if you black, you gotta come from Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we all know black people are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yep. So, yeah. Make sure y'all tune in next week for episode 37, man. It's
38.
38.
This is
38.
episode 37.
Yeah, 38.
Yeah, man.
All right. So,
what does an episode 37 look like?
Well, I don't want to know.
Hey, man.
37 sounds horrible.
You don't figure it out.
But
I'm gonna be a beautiful 37-year-old man when I get there.
I don't have anything to say about that. So, yeah, what time is it?
Time to get back to the studio.
Absolutely.